a little bit about that struggle and what it took to get to this point.
Well, the thing is that it is very subtle. It's very sly. The problem is self-selection happens. So people in positions of power, invariably white, invariably men, they feel a sense that, you may not do it. But it is always said, so I didn't understand for a long time when they told me, we don't have a suitable place for you. I understood that's the suitable boy. I didn't have a white male business partner next to me, which made them feel. And the thing is, we're not playing a video game. This is not Mortal Kombat. You don't have to pick some physical, tattooed, tough guy because you trust him. The problem is that this sense that we are weak, that we're not reliable, comes from just pure prejudice. The fact that we're seen as submissive, as that someone who doesn't actually have the authority to make bold decisions. And my attitude is, I will not allow you to walk all over me because I am not running an equal race. The race I run alone. I don't watch who's on my left or right. But I am not running an equal race to men, to white men, even to white women. There are obstacles in my way. There are hurdles I'm jumping. I know no one else is jumping. How can I win? How can I win if you do not make the path the same between us? And every time this happens to me, I'm inspired by Akla Chalore. I think of this whole thing. Set fire to yourself, light the path. And however bloodied your feet are, for me, I take it to that level that I am clearing the way for the leaders coming after me. I feel the breath of the next generation of women behind me. I'm clearing their way. This is not about me because I could never have gone through this amount of physical, emotional, mental pain to get where I have. In my achievement, I hope I inspire a generation of women who might think, oh, she looks like my mother. She sounds like me. She wears clothes I can relate to. And feel that they belong. Because when I wanted to do what I did, there was no one. You didn't see anyone in food media, on food television, in the West, who looked like me. After Madhur Jaffrey, there was nobody. And I didn't see I belonged. I wanted to be that person who would clear the pathway for those coming, that they won't even see the hurdles that brought me down, that they don't see the scars because no one hits them. But it's happened to me. But I am still standing, and I will make sure in my lifetime, I will not die till I see women surpass my achievements. I want to applaud. I want to stand on the side and clap. I want to see someone be more successful, set the world on fire, do more than I ever did. And I want to live to see that day. So every day I know I live less. I need to make sure this happens. This is where my passion comes from. I'm quite lazy, I'm very messy, and I'm very disorganized. So it's a lot of effort for me to do what I have, but I push myself. See, I don't have a daughter, but for me, every girl is my daughter. Every young girl who feels unwanted, who feels unloved, who feels isolated, that the door is closed. A lot of people tell me that, oh, you're the first chef, on Netflix, you broke the glass ceiling. I don't want to be in a place surrounded by glass. I want to bring the entire edifice down. I want to break every door and window. I want to open up the spaces so that every woman can come in there and feel she has the right to be where she is. I don't want people to feel this imposter syndrome that I don't belong here. You belong where you see yourself.
I just want to tell you that I want to cry because you've just spoken so movingly, and I was thinking that now I think you've donned many hats. I think you should also be a writer, because that is just the most beautiful set of words I've heard in a long time. So thank you. But let me ask you this: isn't it ironic